Good morning, everybody. This feels very strange. You might be thinking, Hannah, this isn't your normal setup. And you would be very right. First of all, I have a microphone. I've got to get used to looking here and not here. Yes, I ordered them and they arrived yesterday. I love it. Why I haven't had these before, I'll never know. And I'm also not filming on this. I'm actually filming on my old iPhone because it's just with this, which is the SJ Cam, I think it's a C300. It's great for like time lapses and that lot, or if you wanted to record content that doesn't have audio. But whenever I edit any content on this, I have to keep putting the sound up for every clip because the audio is here and it's just not great. So I'm going to use this for time lapses and things like that. But I thought, as an iPhone's got pretty good quality and simple to get like all my content from onto my laptop to edit, easy to slip in my bag if I ever want to take it out, I just thought this made a lot of sense. So, hello, I hope we're all doing well on this Tuesday morning. Is it morning? Or just 9 minutes to 12. I didn't film anything yesterday purely because Mum and I were sorting out lots of things in the house and in the garden and things like that. But today I'm going to do work. Oh, I'm also on a tripod, by the way, if you're wondering why I'm not holding it and why we've got a pretty good angle. Yeah, I've got it on a tripod and it's great. I love this. I also look like I've got a little thing sticking out the side of my head, and I haven't. It's a leaf. But I am going to give you a little update on work because it's been a while. And yeah, why not? My desk I really need to sort out because I've just kind of thrown stuff everywhere. But we are on to writing chapter 19. Oh, I feel like we're slowly getting there. I wanted to have the book written by August, and I've worked out if I write one chapter every day, that takes me to about the third week of August. I would like it to be sooner. So whether I'm going to spend some of my evenings writing a second chapter, up for debate, but the likelihood, probably yes. So I'm going to get set up, and I've got a cup of tea. I might have to have a milky coffee in a little bit. It's so good. I've got my water because I'm really not drinking enough and I need to do better. And I'm just going to crack on with some work. I'm going to just see how much of this I can get written. I don't know how in detailed chapter 19 is. It's all of this page and then an extra like 9 post-it notes. So we'll see how we get on, but should be all right. But I'm going to do a bit of work and then I'll come back and we'll have a little debrief if you like. Cool.
From the first moment I saw you, I knew I had to make you mine. Wanted to know everything.
Hello. It is. Oh, it's 3 o'clock. Damn, I thought it was earlier, but then I also probably thought it was later. I've just finished writing chapter 19. I'm on 101 pages and they are A4 written pages. It's going to take me ages to get used to not looking here and to actually look here, so I'm sorry. Yeah, feeling pretty good, and I think, brace yourselves people, I've even managed to find, yeah, I have even, just checking, even managed to find an opportunity for an extra little chapter in there as well. So that's, oh, why did I think it was 31 and that was the epilogue? I was wrong. So I have 31. That doesn't include the prologue. Okay, let me start again. I have 31 chapters plus the epilogue, which makes it 32, plus the prologue, which makes it 33, and then I think I have an opportunity for an extra one, so that's 33, 34, 35, 36, 37 chapters so far. I mean, if I can get it to 40, that'd be great, but I don't want to just add in chapters for the sake of it. Yeah, and the fact I haven't actually planned those chapters yet either, which isn't great, which is inevitably going to add on time to doing everything else and having this deadline for August, which I didn't think about when I started that, so that's great. Added more stress to everything I didn't need, but never mind. I'm sure it will get done. Why am I on 22? Because I'm not there. Okay. But yeah, cool. Happy. Definitely over halfway now, which is a real relief. I would say the end is in sight, but I'm on chapter 20 of 37, so clearly not. But any progress at this point is good progress, and I'm really happy that I managed to write the whole chapter today and I can start one tonight. Yeah, because I was worried I was still going to be writing chapter 19 well into the evening, but I'm not, so we're all good. Other than that, not a lot. Have I told you I've had an order for a load of pin badges? I mean, if I haven't, I have now. I've ordered a load of pin badges. They have arrived. They are pin badges for book 1, 2, 3 and 4, which is great. My black tablecloth has arrived for the event, as has the runner, which looks really good. I'm really, really happy with it. Yes, feeling very much, oh, I need to send off that book for the raffle. Okay, maybe sort that out and then I could do it like tomorrow or Thursday. Okay, noted. Once I've sent that book off for the raffle, I think I've got everything. I think I've got everything for the festival. I think the only thing I haven't done is I haven't designed and made or like printed off, shipped, etc. Hoodies that Mum and I are going to wear for the event. So I need to do them. But I think I've got everything else, which is great because I was constantly stressing that I wasn't going to have everything done, and I do. Well done me. But other than that, I'm pretty much chilling. I am going to upload all of the new products, all the pin badges and everything and the bundles that go with them. I am going to upload them to the website. I just want to say, if you go on there and you see them and you order them, please do not expect orders anytime soon because the stock I have is going for the festival and I don't have too much stock. I didn't want to order more stock in and then not sell it. My aim is to break even because I have spent an awful lot of money on this festival already. So any money I get from it is hopefully going to help break it even. Fingers crossed. So I'm hoping to kind of sell all of the stuff, and if people still want more, I'm hoping to take orders. So if you order any of the new stuff that's going to be on the website soon, please don't expect it to be delivered now. I will probably come back from the festival in September, reorder a load of stock, and then send stuff out. I know it's not the most organised thing, but at the minute, with it just being me and finances not being as abundantly flowing as I would like them to be, I have to kind of balance it all out and make sure I'm not overdoing it to the point that I can't claw anything back from it, if that makes sense. But yeah, lots of stuff coming. I am excited. I'm also quite daunted about it all because I'm just worried no one's gonna like it. No one's gonna like it or want it, and that's gonna stress me out. But other than that, I feel like I need to stop saying that as well. I'm constantly just saying, but yeah, or other than that. I'll work on it. For now, let's not add more to the plate that we're worried about. But I'm very happy I've done that chapter. Well done, me. And it's only like 3 o'clock. Happy days. So I might sit here and try and write some more chapter titles because that's really starting to annoy me that I haven't thought of them yet. Yeah, I'm gonna do something like that. I'm not entirely sure what else I can do. I'm getting to that stage again where there's so much going on in my head that I'm getting overwhelmed and I don't know where to start. I don't know what section to do first. Also, my business plan is starting to bug me because I feel like I go to sit down and add stuff to that and my mind just goes blank because I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing and I don't know what goes where, and I haven't researched a certain area like the research market and that I haven't done that yet. So I'm thinking, oh okay, well I'll just write on my research that you haven't done. So that's not very helpful and I have no idea where to start with that. So I think that's gonna be a slow working progress thing. I feel like I've just ranted it. I have just ranted at you. Well, not ranted, but I've like just waffled at you for 7 minutes. And I'm really sorry. But I'm updating you because I feel like I haven't updated you in a while. So consider this my makeup message. You're welcome. You're so welcome. Anyway, I'm gonna have some water because I haven't drank enough water today because this is still very heavy. Oh yeah, literally not even made a dent halfway in that yet. I'm gonna drink some water. Might go down and grab a little snack because could do with some food, even though I've had lunch, but I could do with a little reward. And I'm gonna think of some more chapter titles, and hopefully my brain is gonna just spark a load of ideas, and I'm gonna absolutely love it. Did I tell you? I didn't. I'm going to carry on my waffle again because clearly I haven't spoken enough. When we went out the other night, if you haven't, you flung my microphone at you, I do apologise. If you didn't know or haven't guessed or haven't seen my social media, I went to the Drifters. I've had a great time. Really upset though because we had an event, we had one booked for every week of July, which was amazing. However, don't have any booked until September, and September is my last one. And I'm gutted about it because I just think, what the hell am I going to do for the whole of winter? I'm going to be so bored. But so having said that, I have said once I've done this book, I did state I was going to try and do 2 every year, do 2 books a year, with trying to expand it into other merch and, you know, festivals and things like that. I don't think it would be sensible of me to try and spread myself so thin and say 2 books a year. So I'm going to keep it to like 1, and depending on when they come out, you might find that you get 1 near the beginning of the year. Oh, my chair's falling apart. You might find you get 1 at the beginning of the year, and then you might have, because I've written it the year before, and then you might get another 1 at the end of the year, or you might not. So we'll see. But I did say once I'd finished writing this book and it was completely done, I was going to take about a month off. So that will be about the time that I'm just completely sat on the house. Not on the house. I'll be sat in the house. No Drifters events, just nothing. I'll be so bored. But I'm going to do marketing. So there's me being like, I've got nothing to do, and what am I going to do without my concerts? You're going to actually do some work, Hannah. Not that you haven't done work now, but you're going to do marketing, which is something I'm really crap at. I feel like I need to do a sit down video about. I was going to do this for TikTok as well, but I'd have to do a shorter version, I think. I was going to sit down and do a whole video about things I've learned or things I would do differently if I was going to start again. So maybe I need to sit down and think about that as well. See, it's so many. I've got so many marketing ideas or things that people have tagged me in, and yeah, I'm just not doing them because I've just got so much on already. Oh, I need someone to kind of sit down with me and go, okay, write all these ideas down and then just put them to the side and leave them. But anyway, my main point to this was when we were, I will get back to my main point. When we were at the Drifters last Friday, it was at a seaside resort. It was great. Had ice cream and sprinkles, which I loved, and I had a cinnamon sugared donuts. Listen, they were the best thing ever. I mean, you could have them with like a drizzle of Nutella or Lotus. Is it Lotus? Lotus Biscoff? I could just imagine, because they were the sugared ring donuts, I could just imagine having a donut full of Lotus Biscoff smooth spread rolled in cinnamon sugared mix. Are you going to tell me that's not the best thing you've heard today? I'm going to have to Google how to make donuts because I think this is going to have to happen. But anyway, I'm going to get back onto my main point now before I start thinking about donuts too much. We were outside, and where the theatre was, it was next door to all like the theme park rides and that lot. And it may or may not have sparked an idea that you probably won't see for another 6 or 7 years with the way this is going, but I was just sat chatting to Mum and I was like, I think I've just come up with an idea. So I was like scribbling it down on my phone before we did anything else. So I think at the minute I have 11 or 12 more book ideas. So I was stressing before. I was like, oh my God, what happens if I write 2 a year and then I run out of ideas? What do I then do? I don't think I'm going to be running out of ideas just yet. And with the fact that I have everything else going on and I'm now slowing down my book release amounts, I think you're going to be okay for a little bit, Hannah. So don't stress, okay? But more books to come and I can't wait. So on that note, because now I've thought about donuts, I need to go and stuff my face with something sweet. I feel like I shouldn't have worded that like that, but you know what I mean. I'm going to go and grab something to eat. I might go and make a tea, or I might go and make a weak coffee or something. Why the hell not? And I'm going to think of some chapter titles. So I'm going to catch you in a little bit. And thanks for listening to my nearly 14-minute ramble, because I really appreciate it. And if you got this far, comment cinnamon sugar donuts. This is when no one comments it. Okay, thanks, bye. Hello. It's fairly later, and by that I mean it's 9:30. I actually haven't done any more work, and I will tell you why. After I finished speaking to you, I had half a packet of these Lotus Biscoff vanilla, like filled biscuits. They are so good. I'm going to go and eat the other half now because I just think they're well deserved. I had a cup of tea and then I had to go and concrete out in our back garden, which took me about an hour and a half to 2 hours. So by that time we had dinner, and I've then rearranged some parts of downstairs in the hallway, and I'm now just shattered. And the idea of work just makes me want to curl up in a ball and cry. But I don't know, I might take a little bit with me downstairs. Like I say, I might look at the chapter titles and see if I can do something with them. But I'm just really tired. I could just curl up in a ball and go to sleep. I just feel really like heavy and I can't move. I can't stand for very long. I don't know. I think I just need to go to bed and like sleep it all off. But I did just want to come on an update. But I'm going to get up tomorrow, shower, hair wash, make myself feel a bit more put together. And then I'm going to try and write another chapter because I'm on a roll. So I don't want to stop that anytime soon. But other than that, this is my day. It's been quite a good day, to be fair. To say that I've written a chapter, I've done the concrete in, I've rearranged downstairs, which I didn't plan to do today at all. I think I've been pretty good. So, pat on the back for Hannah, but I'm just going to kind of wind down now and just chill. So, I'm just going to finish off doing my skincare. I just thought I'd tell you now while I remembered because knowing me, I will forget. And I'm really sorry if you can't see my eyes. Ah, now you can. Okay. Well, I'll just sit with my chin down a bit. No biggie to me, don't worry about it. But I'm going to end this here. I will come back tomorrow because it's a work day and I don't think I'm going anywhere. So it will just be a straight up walk Bertie, come back and then crack on with work. So I hope you're all having a lovely start to your week. I hope everything's going well. I hope you're enjoying August. For me, it's now getting too hot. I'm really sorry. People are going to hate me for it with what I'm about to say. I'm really looking forward to autumn. Like I need a bit of autumn now. I'm sorry. It is too hot. Like it's uncomfortable heat. I need a bit of, I need jumpers. I need chilliness. I need to be cozy. So sorry for anyone that really, really loves summer, but I am kind of praying for slightly. I don't need like bitter cold. I just need slightly chillier, you know? Ones that you kind of go, oh, it's autumn, I'll put a jacket on, but it's not too cold, you know? Got very specific weather intentions now. But hope the rest of you are enjoying the summer because I now needed to go away. I also think it's because around here we have a case of there's an awful lot of flies and they're starting to do my head in. So the net we have downstairs to go over the back door isn't doing its job because they're getting in and they're doing my head in. But autumn weather and they'll be gone. Okay, I'm going to leave my waffling here because again, about 5 minutes in and I haven't shut up yet. So I hope you've had a lovely day. I hope you're having a lovely week. I hope you're having a lovely August and I will see you tomorrow for another day of writing. Mwah. Bye. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. It's Friday, end of the work week. I know why I'm really digging this setup. Also, I have to say it's going to look vain. I actually look quite put together today. I'm really proud. Hannah, your hair is looking fabulous today. If my hair could do this every day, that would be great. Anyway, hope you're all doing well. I need to apologise because I haven't filmed the rest of this week. Basically started off doing urgent bits that needed to be done around the house. And then Wednesday, we had a discovery whilst I was having a shower that there was a leak coming through the kitchen ceiling from the bathroom. So yesterday my landlord had to come up and take a look at that and fix it. Hopefully it's all sorted now, but that's why I haven't been filming. So I apologise, but if you've looked over on my social media, I did put up a little post where I wrote a chapter in one evening. Still very, very proud of that. And we're going to carry on today. We're going to do some more writing. I've got myself a cup of tea, which you can't see, in my, oh, almost spilt it, well-fitting mug. And, oh, I've got my water. I can't work out if this is mirrored or not, so I might have to change that setting. And I have got a matcha, which does look slightly, not the nicest green, but I have done what I can to it. Made of coconut water today. Also, ASMR for you, you're welcome. So yeah, that's the plan. I just wanted to come on and say good morning or good afternoon because it's 12, but you know, who's counting? So let me show you my outfit. I've got my candle going, as you can see. Love it, feeling very cozy. We'll have to blow that out later because I think it's going to get too hot. It's going to cut my head off, I know, but I don't mind at this point. You've seen my face. So I have on this workout set, got a top on as well, workout set from Amazon. And then I have this top that just says, be you, be strong, be proud. And I got that from Morrison's, I think, but I've like cut it and cropped it. I've just gone very slouchy today. Slouchy, but put together, which I love. I need to sit down because I'm not in shot. That's better. So yeah, that's it. I'm just going to tidy up because I've been doing work downstairs of an evening. So I've just kind of piled everything on top of each other and just plopped it on my desk. I did also have this delivery, which is a little, it's like a stand. Oh, I can't put that in the hole. There we go. It's like a stand, which, I'll be honest with you, I did think it was bigger because I thought, oh, ideal. I can fit my notebook on it, which I can't because obviously my notebook for writing my book is A4, but I have adapted. So I've just been connecting it to putting my notebook on a clipboard and then putting that on there. It's just so that I can keep my posture because I slouch a lot when I'm writing. I don't know if anyone else has noticed it, but I have a tendency to slouch. And my neck comes like forward, and I just have a fear that in 6 or 7 years' time I'm going to go around looking like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. And I don't really want to do that, so I'm trying to avoid that as much as possible. Anyway, I'm going to get set up and then I'm going to do some work, some little bits. I've got an idea for something floating through my head that I need to write down. I think it's going to be more of a content, like a video kind of idea, but I still want to write it down while I've got it. And then I'm going to start with some work. So let's get cracking.
About you, I didn't want to waste no time. What's something I can do for you, darling, that would make you smile? I'll bring you flowers, girl.
Hello, I am back, and that's not a lot. I've written another one. I've written another chapter. Who knew? It's about. Oh, so it starts there. So 1, 2, 3, and 2 lines. But you know what? I'm really happy. I'm on chapter 21. I've just written chapter 21. Put a little light on. You know, just feel a little bit shadowy. Does that help? I don't know. I don't think it does. Do I look sweaty? What is this? Why can't I get like a good lighting? You know? Hold on. I mean, is that better? Ignore the wind chime, please. That's what you can. Thank you. Okay, yeah. Okay, slightly better. I'm gonna watch this later. I hate it, but it just gives an overall, I think, a better lightness. I don't actually know. Wait. Okay, again, wind chime. Can you not? Anyway, I'm now up. Let me see if I can just turn that down a little bit because it's a little bit too bright, you know? Yes. Okay, I mean, it's slightly in my glasses, so you just have to ignore that. I'm really sorry. Problems with being a glasses wearer, but I'm going to sit this way. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just turned to the side. I am now writing chapter 22, or I'm going to. It's the next one I'm writing anyway. And I have a really bad feeling that it's a lot of. Oh, it's got 15 extra post-it notes. Oh, God. Okay. Right. Well, the thing is, though, is that there are 31 chapters. 31 chapters and then the epilogue. So we're getting on to chapter 22, which means we're now getting into like the nitty gritty bits, and things start coming out and getting revealed, and truth and lies are all shared. That's all I can really say because I can't give too much away. This is the one thing I hate about, not hate about these videos, but I don't like the fact that I can't share a lot. Like, I've seen other people's, and they talk about different elements of their book and what's going to happen in the chapter, and I'm like, I can't tell you anything because it gives so much away. So I am really sorry about that. I can't cope with that light. It's going to do my head in. You know what? We're going to just have to go into darkness. I'm sorry. Oh, do you know what? It's not even that bad, Hannah. You've just literally freaked out over nothing. But yeah, one thing I need to do is drink some water. See, because it's 4:30 and I've drank no water today, which is not good. I'm slacking on my water front. I think I'm gonna hopefully get chapter 22 written tonight. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed anyway, it's the plan. Yeah, I've got some marketing ideas that I would like to carry out, but I think at this very second, my priority is getting the book written, because once it's written and typed, Mum normally has about a week, or I tend to take a week or two off of it, because it's advised that you should take some time away from your book before you go back to editing it, so you come back at it with fresh eyes. So during that time, I feel like I need to put my mic lower because I'm just covering my mouth. So during that time, I think I'm going to work on putting together a lot of marketing ideas and posting and stuff. I have still been posting, kind of semi-posting, don't get me wrong, it's not been great, but cut the girl some slack, okay? I'm doing what I can. Yeah, I'm really I feel like I'm getting back into the mindset of writing again, which is great. I flipping love my hair today. The statement is very, very true, is that when you don't go out and you don't go anywhere and you have no plans, your hair looks great. But when you have to go somewhere, your hair always looks crap. I am well aware I've just moved on from my work to my hair. Just go with it. It's how my mind works. What's everyone been doing today? Tell me, what are your plans for the weekend? Mine? Working. Working. It never ends. I know I started off this year, or like recently, saying I'm going to really come up with a work routine. I'm going to take some time off and I'm not going to work 24/7. And I am well aware that hasn't happened. But as I say, things have just, life's got in the way. Not got in the way, but life's had priorities which have needed to be handled first, and books kind of been pushed to the side at some points. So it's trying to catch up with everything. I mean, at this point, let me get my diary. I feel like I need to sit a bit closer. I'm always leaning back. I've got really crap posture. You didn't already know. I mean, I've got written here that starting yesterday, I was meant to be writing chapter 26. Now, I am about to start chapter 22, so I'm only like 5 chapters behind, which isn't too bad. I was thinking I was going to be a lot more, and I think at one point I was. But, still got a lot of catching up to do. So, and as I say, I have now come up with more chapter ideas, which means they're not planned. nor are they written. So even when I finish writing what I've planned, I still then have to go back and write these extra chapters and fit them in. And yeah, so when I have planned in this that I'm going to be editing by the end of August and I'm going to have done a whole edit, I don't think that's going to happen. And it's going to stress me out. But praise where praise is due. Even if writing one chapter takes you like all afternoon, it takes you all afternoon, you've still written it. And if you can write another one in the evening, then you've written two. Can't be that bad. And the joy is that I'm scared I'm going to lose that little post-it note. So let's take that out. I plan in such detail, and that is why there are so many post-it notes, because I almost write as if I'm writing out the chapter, so that when I come to write it as a first draft, although technically my planning could be seen as a first draft, but when I come to write it as a full novel, I'm just putting in like filler sections and bulking it out. Yeah. I feel like I tend to start this talking section and all I do is just waffle and word vomit. And I think my brain goes, you need to talk more, you need to keep talking. But I don't know what to say. So I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about that, guys. Anyway, that's me. I'm going to have a clotted cream fudge, which I've had like 2 of today. I'm going to have a little scroll on my phone. Ironically, I was on my phone and then a reel came up of the people who invented the brick app device when they were in front of the sharks on Shark Tank, and the guy was pretending to be distracted by his phone and he was like, we're always on our phones, we're constantly doom scrolling. And I was like, it's literally me right now. So I'm going to get off my phone and I'm going to do some work. That's exactly what I did. So maybe I just need to keep seeing that video every once in a while on my reels and it'll remind me, put your phone down, do some damn work, Hannah. I have done. So well done. Well done, Hannah, when you're editing this. Well bloody done. Okay, I'm going to go scroll on my phone for a bit, drink some more water, and maybe start the next chapter, you know? Why the hell not? Or check what the plan is downstairs with the fam. Okay, cool. Cool beans. Catch it in a bit. Oh, Craig. Part of me wish I'd saved it. I don't think it's worth it. This is the third time I've recorded this clip because in the first one I got 2 minutes in and discovered my camera lens was needed like wiping. So I thought I'll start again. And then on the second one I dropped my mic. It's not even that funny. It's not. It's just me. I think I'm going a bit mad. So I think I'm rubbing mascara all across my face. I do apologise. But I only came on here to say that, as you know, I've finished the chapter. I have also written all the chapter titles, and I must have got a bit wild this afternoon because something I'm trying to work on in this next book is beefing out my books. That's the weirdest phrase, and I really should have found a better one, but you'll know what I mean. I've had some people say in the past that my book has been quite easy to sometimes guess who did it. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing, because at the end of the day, look, I'm only just published my 4th book, okay? This isn't meant to be like a genius thing, and I am sure there will be people that have guessed lots of Agatha Christie novels and stuff like that. But it's something I would like to work on because at the end of the day, it's improving my craft, so why not? So something I'm looking into in this book is trying to make as many motive storylines as possible. So that does include writing more chapters, and there are probably a couple more I could do. but I'd have to really sit down and have a think about them. So, regardless of that, when we started this book, I had 31 chapters plus a prologue and an epilogue, which made it 33. Then I think I had another 4 or 5. So let's say that takes it to about what? 36? No, like 36, 37. That sounds pretty all right. Yeah. I've now moved it to the point that I'm at about 41 chapters, which I'm really proud at because A, that's the largest amount of chapters I've had in a book, and B, it means I'm really thinking about the different plot lines, ways that things can be changed, the twists, turns, lies, etc., which is all very, very important. But of course, there are lots of other scenarios and things that I can think about that I probably should. And that does also mean I have more writing to do. And it has just dawned on me that that's really something I should prioritize and I should really get cracking on. So yeah. So overall, like I'm really proud of myself and I'm really happy because, nothing wrong with adding more detail, adding more work, but it does mean I'm having to add more work that I need to do now. So it's like 9:41. I'm looking at my desktop because it's got the time. So I'm going to get ready for bed and that lot, take off this makeup before I cry all off. And then I think I'm going to maybe try and write another chapter this evening, even if it means I take it up to bed and I carry on. I know it's a bit reckless. I know it's not very good if you're wanting to do a routine, but I am thinking once I've read a bit more, or not read a bit more because I haven't read it yet. Oh, I'm so out of it. This is not good. But I think my priority needs to be getting the book written. And the only way I'm going to do that is if I sit my ass down and I write. So that's what I might do. But I just thought I would come on and end this bit of the vlog. I'll probably come on and, chat a bit tomorrow, give you a bit of an update. So I hope you're having a good week. It's Friday when I'm currently filming this, so I hope you've had a lovely work week and I hope you have a lovely weekend because you will be watching this Sunday, Monday. And I'll see you tomorrow. Night, guys. We just have to ignore the hair because it's got a mind of its own today. It really has got a mind of its own. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Although I think it's afternoon. But who's counting? It's a Sunday. I said I was going to kind of film some stuff Saturday, but I had a lay-in, didn't get starting on work until about 1 o'clock, and didn't see much point. I was literally just sat at a desk working, which I know is normal, but yeah, I just kind of took my time with work. But I did think I should come on. I don't know why I said it like that, but I did think I should come on and do a little update. So, at 2 o'clock Saturday morning, I started writing chapter, I want to say 22. I'm going to go with 20. It's either 21 or it's 22. And then I got about like halfway down and I had to stop because I was really tired, but then got up several hours later and continued writing it and have managed to write an extra chapter. So I think today I'm starting chapter either 23 or 24, but I want to say it's 24. Don't know why, but that just feels right. Might not be, but never mind. I'm writing another chapter, but I'm 2 chapters now further in, which is great. As you'll have known, I have planned, because I'm staring at it, a rough layout as to what's going in the rest of the chapters that I have since added. I think I'm going to take that downstairs and I'm going to spend today planning out all the new chapters and potentially, depending on what chapter I'm on, I think I've got one that's in between parts I've already written. So I think I might try and write that today. But I also want to edit and upload. want to edit and upload this. Honestly, Sunday, brain's gone to absolute mush. And I would like to look into extra other little bits. I feel like I had a plan as to what I was going to do earlier and I've completely lost it. But there was, oh, honestly, see what I mean? See what I mean? This is what happens. My brain just has an utter meltdown and just shuts off. I wanted to get website things sorted. I want to make a whole blog post about the new stuff that's coming in. I wanted to make social media posts about it. I was snapping pictures over the weekend of my week or like of my weekend so that I could upload that in a post. It's just little bits and pieces I want to do. I want to look at sorting out my finances. I have still got the backing cards to order for all the new pin badges. I need to order that. I may or may not need to order more bags for them. Maybe something I'll have to have a look at. So I think today is going to be a try and get little bits and pieces done so that I can write throughout the west of the week. Why do I do it to myself? Why? So I can plan and write through the rest of the week. I just thought I would update. I just thought I'd share. You know, I didn't want to leave you in the lurch, but I am going to go and get cracking. I hope you've had a lovely week. I hope you are having a lovely August so far. For those of you who are enjoying this nice weather, I'm glad you're enjoying it. For those of us that are already counting down to autumn, I feel you. I know how that feels. I am also just waiting for it to hit September the 1st and I'll be a happy gal. I'm already thinking of like autumn outfits. I'm completely done with the nice summer outfits. But anyway, I hope you're all well. I hope you're having a great week. If you've watched this all the way through to the end, oh my God, Hannah, slow down. Just slow down. If you have watched this all the way through and you have made it to this point and you enjoyed it, please like the video. If you think I really could stick around and watch a few more of these, then click the little subscribe button. I would really, really appreciate it. Over the last couple of days, we have increased subscribers. We're now at 24. Again, doesn't sound a lot to some people, sounds fabulous to me. So thank you to everyone new that subscribed. I really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying following along, despite how chaotic and yep, we'll leave it there. And I will see you next week for a new week, obviously, because tomorrow's Monday, with more writing. Fingers crossed. Okay, love you. Bye.